The 5.5 livestream just ended and we finally got a proper sneak peek at what awaits us in the next patch. We have a lot of stuff to go through today as we'll cover the kits of Varesa, Yansan, the new region, a themed SSD, and probably one of the most impactful quality of life changes to date, so let's get to it. So 5.5 is right around the corner and we finally got an official look at everything that's coming with it. I think it's safe to say that compared to the snooze fest that was patch 5.4, this patch is going to be a lot more exciting to most players. But before we get started though, almost 1% of you guys are subscribed, so I'd really appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button and help me push over the 1% mark. I also have a giveaway ongoing for 5 Welkin Moon passes for our community, so if you want to participate, make sure to subscribe, leave a comment down below with a purple heart, and the winners will be announced on my Discord community server, which I highly recommend you join. Also, as you already know, my cat demands food, so a quick word from the sponsor of this video, Lootbar.gg, a website that offers top-ups for both Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail at much better price, and the sponsor of this video. With Lootbar, you can get prices up to 23% cheaper and an 8% off coupon code for new users to get started in the best way possible. Take this package for example, why would you not want to get more value out of your money? And I know this is all great, but what's even better is the fact that Lootbar is completely safe, boasting both great reviews and having cooperated with multiple well-known creators such as Raiden Shotgun, NoCap, Dukaja, and many more. So here's how easy and fast it is to top up, only requiring your user ID and server region. After all, Lootbar has the exact same routing as the in-game store, so if for example you want to top up 6400 crystals, you'll get the top up bonus you're familiar with, which is twice the crystals, only at a much better price and with the delivery being done within half an hour. But it gets even better, since with Lootbar you can purchase 4 6400 Genesis crystal packs for only $295 with only one convenient payment operation, saving you nearly $100 in the process. So don't walk, run to the website and get yourself the best deals possible and exclusive discounts by using the links in the description and pinned comment. Alright, so to start things off, the banners for 5.5 are absolutely stacked. In the first part of the patch we got Varesa and Cloud Retainer, while the second part of the patch is gonna bring us the rerun of Silonen coming alongside Venti. Varesa is the new 5-star character and possibly one of the most polarizing characters added to the game so far. It seems that people either really love her or just genuinely hate her guts. Her kit is fairly interesting though, as it's centered around plunge attacks and we haven't had this in a while. But don't get it twisted though, she is not a normal plunge attack enjoyer, since for some reason her weapon of choice is none other than her mighty ass cheeks. Obviously Janyun is a must-have since the kit is again centered around plunge attacks, so RIP to everybody who wants to get her but haven't saved enough primo gems, I guess, since they are running together. Varesa's elemental skill buffs her normal attacks, increasing the attack speed and gives her more plunge attacks. She stops being clumsy when in this buffed state, but the cheek slam remains. She also gains movement speed, allowing her to traverse on top of water, a boost to her jump height, and she can break stuff with her horns. Her elemental burst, or ultimate if you will, is a flying kick. That's about it. The only thing that it does besides that is just put you back into the buffed state. Yansan's kit, on the other hand, is something we've been waiting for. Her elemental skill is a dash forward that gains her Night Soul points, which are vital for her ultimate, and that's because her ultimate is what does the heavy lifting. When using her ultimate, Yansan summons a scale that follows the active character around. This scale buffs the active character based on Yansan's attack value and Night Soul points, so the higher the Night Soul points, the bigger the buff, which is why her elemental skill is vital to her kit. Thankfully though, not only does this scale buffs the damage of the active character, it also has a healing effect. It's also worth mentioning that this scale also tracks the distance moved by a character, and that also plays a role into the attack buff scaling of Yansan's bursts, so simply put, you want Yansan to have her Night Soul points as high as possible and to move around with the active character as much as you can to get the max out of her buffs. With the new characters we also get 2 new artifact sets, so we finally have something else to farm in Natlan. As you can imagine, the first one buffs plunge attacks, while the other one is cryo oriented for, I guess, future characters. This right here is the new world boss, and it's got a mechanic where pyro attacks change its form so you can actually start dealing damage to it. And it's a cool boss, don't get me wrong, but it kind of looks somewhat similar to me. I don't know exactly where to get... Oh! Bro, this boss looks exactly like an opened up Bakugan. Like, come on, I can't be the only one who sees it, right? This is an actual Bakugan right here. The new area looks absolutely stunning in my opinion. The way up the volcano though is time gated, or at least that's what I got from the livestream, but after you get to the top of it, you jump straight into it and it brings you into this underground ruin that is just so nice. Like, it genuinely looks like wallpaper material to me. What I'm curious about though when it comes to this new area is which one of these snippets are going to be the one place from every patch that looks super poetic and nice and makes you pause and just look at it, but you only visit it once and then never again because there is nothing else there. My money would be on this right here, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. With the new region, we obviously get a new Saurian, which is this little guy right here, the Tankasaur. There isn't much to say about this little, or big fellow if you will. He does what Versa and Yansan do, and you can break stuff with his horns, and it will help with exploration, since the new region adds some new mechanics, an example being the new Matador Monitos that need to be rammed into 40 words. This area will also, as with every single map expansion so far, give us 400 extra Primo Gems for exploring it. It's also worth noting that this is not the last expansion of Natlan, that will come in either patch 5.6 or 5.7, and it will be the Mare Jivari area, a place that's been mentioned since the pre-Napoleonic Wars all the way back when the game was released. Do keep in mind though that this is somewhat confirmed by a reliable leaker, and it's not confirmed by Hoyo, so it can be subject to change. We obviously get some new events with this patch and a free 4-star character, this time being Auroron, which was honestly surprising. I was fully expecting them to give Yansan out for free. The first event is themed around the Saurian that has fallen ill and needs saving, with the highlight of the event being the reveal of Ifa's design, and I kid you not, this moment had the live chat screaming. I only managed to get a quick screenshot of it though, but it was hilarious to watch. The gameplay for the event is split into 2 sections. The first one is basically a capture the flag and defend game mode, with the other one being this platform 2D puzzle type thing, and that looks actually fun. The other events are this co-op oriented coin collecting game mode, the Rhythm Ball Metzi that looks like a single player rhythm pong game, and a combat event with a monster that has 9,999 HP bars, so yeah, good luck with that. Now, by far and wide, I think this is the biggest quality of life update done in a while, and I'm talking about the tweak they're adding to the artifact crafting system. Yeah, the thing that gives you a slither of hope before putting all the upgrades into the dev stat. Now, starting with version 5.5, you will have 2 guaranteed upgrades going towards your chosen substat. I don't think I have to go into detail of how fucking huge this is. I mean, I remember spending months farming Raiden's artifacts and getting fuck all, and I really mean it. After 3 months of farming Emblem, my Raiden still looks like this. Now, even with the artifact crafting system being very limited by the amount of artifacts you can, well, craft, getting some guaranteed upgrades to the substats is, well, simply put, huge. So big W for Hoyo for actually changing this. The other quality of life improvements are not as big, but here they are anyway. We're gonna get an update to the treasure compass. It will allow you to detect more objects, and that's about it. We also get an update to the boss tracking guidance that they didn't really fully explain at all, and an update to the mailing system that again was not explained whatsoever. The live stream ended with an ad for an external SSD made by Seagate in collaboration with Genshin, which it seems to be Sino themed, and it looks like it has some RGB lighting effects to it, which is cool, I guess. But yeah, this was pretty much it for the live stream. There are apparently more in-depth patch notes in the dev discussion. I personally feel like this patch is going to be good. Obviously a lot better than the 5.4 patch, which was a filler patch, and probably better than even the 5.2 patch they added a while back. And with this, I think we are pretty much done here. Thanks so much for tuning into the video and staying up until the very end. If you enjoyed it and want to be kept up to date, make sure to subscribe. Also, let me know in the comments what your favorite thing about this patch is. Mine definitely has to be the change to the artifact crafting system. And yeah, see ya in the next one.